your radio. Oh yeah, I'm just so addicted, can't leave it alone. Streetz morning takeover, it's time to start the show. And I need to know that. I said I really need to know who's clapping. The voice you wanna hear when you wake up, on your ride to school, on the way to get your cake up. Yeah, from 6 to 10 we gon' get it in. Monday to Friday, all we do is win. Streetz morning takeover, it's on your radio. Oh yeah, I'm just so addicted, can't leave it alone. Streetz morning takeover, it's time to start the show. And I need to know that. I said I really need to know who's clapping back at each other, who's creeping, who's lovers, who's pregnant, who's winning, who's got hidden children, who knows? Streetz morning takeover, it's time to start the show. And I need to know that. I said I really need to know that. Yeah.
Young Jock in the Streetz morning takeover. It's Toxic Tuesday, good people. Hey, Miss Shanika, what's happening?
What up, though? Happy Tuesday.
What's up, Shawty?
You know what it is, man. We're finna go up today, baby.
You did. Look here, man. We're going to have a good time today. I promise you that. It's Toxic Tuesday. All things will be toxic. You know how that goes because y'all just be toxic and you ain't got to be. Look, you want to pick up some money today? We're going to definitely hit y'all off with the day dilemma. That's some money. Also, are you smarter than Young Jock? That's some money. The biggest thing happening today, we'll definitely talk about that coming up shortly. Miss Shanika got something special for y'all.
All right. You already know I got the word on the streets news coming your way, and I know it's going to be as spicy as it was last Tuesday.
Well, damn. Shawty. Yo, dinner ready.
What my name is? That's right, man. You know what it is. And I'm coming up with the craziest thing you're going to hear all day.
That's right. You know what it is, man. So make sure y'all stick around all damn morning long. It's going up with Young Jock in the Streetz morning takeover.
Young Jock in the Streetz morning takeover brings you the biggest thing happening today.
What's poppin'?
We are now live on your radio.
All right, well, let's get into it. Journalist of The Atlantic, Jeffrey Goldberg, published a bombshell article sparking outrage from current and former national security leaders.
My reaction was, I think I've discovered a massive security breach in the United States national security system. That if the editor-in-chief of The Atlantic is being given access to this kind of information, weapons systems and packages and timing and weather in Yemen and all kinds of information about sequencing of particular events, then obviously there's a security breach. The secretaries of defense and state and treasury and the CIA director and the director of national intelligence and the national security advisor and the vice president are all talking on an app that you can just download on your phone. And they're not just talking about, hey, what time is it? What time should we get dinner tonight? Or when is that meeting tomorrow? They're actually talking about substantive issues relating to kinetic action directed against America's enemies.
All right. So the group that included people like Vice President J.D. Vance, Defense Secretary Pete Buttigieg, and the Secretary of State Marco
Marubio.
Okay. That's not what it says, but okay.
It's close enough. Wow.
All right. Well, okay. What's your comment?
It's crazy breach. And just to be added to that, you know, he's like, I immediately took myself out of the group chat. I would have never took myself out of that group chat. I would have still been there, bombs away. You know, but seriously, I would have kept it. I would have watched it.
Well, very interesting information that we found out. And we're going to keep you updated with that story. Hopefully we don't just get blown away. Okay. Coming up, Shouty got that crazy report at the 25. Keep it locked in right here. It's Young Jock in the Streetz morning takeover.
Yo, it's the craziest story you'll hear all morning. The crazy report is on right now. Shawty, run it down.
Yeah, run it down is what we about to do, man. That's what custom officials are doing with these unofficial, fake, counterfeit bags that these women are wearing. Yes, be on alert that if you are traveling abroad and you go through customs with one of them fake Louis Vuittons, they're going to lock your ass up.
Customs is getting stricter, and if you're caught, you could be facing jail time. In France, if customs catches you with a fake designer bag, you could be slapped with a fine of up to 300,000 euros. Plus, you risk serious legal consequences. And it doesn't stop at the airport. They're hunting these fake bags down, even on places like Canal Street.
Yes, they are cracking down. So let me tell you. So you got fake nails, fake hair, fake bags, but you're a real one. That's Shawty what my name is with the Crazy Report. Follow me on all social platforms at Shawty the Comedian. Hi.
Now let's get into these national days.
That's right. Let's get into these national days, baby. Hey, Michelle, nigga, how you doing?
I'm blessed.
Like your eyewear this morning. Really fly, really fly. National days. National Equal Pay Day.
Yes. Come on.
And Lord knows I need equal pay because some people don't earn they keep around here.
That is so terrible. Good Lord. National Medal of Honor Day. All right. It's American Diabetes Association Alert Day. Diabetes is a disease that impacts blood glucose levels, currently affects more than 38 million Americans, which is over 11% of the population. Another 97 million people in the U.S. have prediabetes, which has the potential to become diabetes. All right, that was very informative. Let's get into these celebrity birthdays. It's still Aries season. Happy birthday to that guy, Elton John.
Yes, the one and only.
Yes,
my
sir.
boy, rapper Big Sean. Y'all know what it is.
All right.
Actress Jessica Parker.
No, Sarah Jessica Parker.
Okay, then.
I just read what I saw.
I know. Well, I'm here to correct you.
That's God is good. I should have corrected
It's my favorite actress. One of them.
Joe. Never mind. Happy birthday, NBA player Kyle Lowry, and happy heavenly birthday to soul singer Aretha Franklin, y'all. Now, we're going to get into
Queen of Soul.
You heard me?
Aretha Franklin was on here.
The Queen of Soul.
She kept her attitude in her back pocket for you, baby.
Sure did.
Get out of line. She'll correct it. Hey,
I
man.
wish she was here today.
I do
Show me
too.
straight.
I'm trying to. You know what? I almost said something.
Do it.
No.
Do it.
No. Now let's get into these local celebrity birthdays because they matter too. Let's go, Swear.
It's about that time to wish happy birthday to our local celebrities. It's the birthday wish list with Young Jock and the Streetz Morning Takeover.
It's my birthday. It's my birthday. Turn me up. Turn me up.
Yeah, I'm a menace with it this morning. Happy birthday to my boy Amp Wilson. What up? Marcus Brooks, I see you, homie. Lakeisha Nicole. Wait a minute. I saw what y'all did there. Y'all put a lot and a nip. Lakeisha Nicole. All right. Paisley Mitchell. Happy birthday. Cortez Robinson. Why you looking? She ain't got it yet. She ain't figured it out. I got you. It's all good. Hey, man. Here's your chance to win a pair of tickets to J. Cole's final Dreamville Festival we've been talking about all week long, man. Here's your chance. April 5th through the 6th with performances by Lil Wayne, the Hot Boys, Erykah Badu, 21 Savage, Glorilla, and many more. Call us, man. Call number 9. You'll make it to be the winner. You can go and have yourself a good little time. 1-844-986-4562. That's 1-844-YUNG-JLC. Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Good morning. It's your girl, Akbar V, the Queen of Atlanta. Every day we listen to the best damn morning show. Gotta stay tapped in to the number one morning show in the city. It's Young Jock and Streetz Morning Takeover. Tap in, tap in, tap in. Yeah.
You heard? That's why you gotta stay tapped in because we know what's going on. Miss Shanika and Shawty, good morning, y'all, man.
Good morning.
Listen,
Good morning.
female web designer is being recognized for revolutionizing the way we shop black owned. All right, now this app she's got is called @BlackNow. It's kind of like an alternative to Amazon.
On this app, there are over 3,000 Black-owned brands listed in almost every single category you can think of. And I mean every category. Skincare, hair care, nail care, feminine care, hotels and villas, hairstylists, restaurants, grocery stores, luxury wear, handbags, wedding, home and kitchen, babies and kids, swimwear, lingerie, plus-size clothing. Y'all, the list goes on. Created this with the intention to make shopping with Black-owned businesses as easy as possible. I am a UI designer and web designer, and I noticed that there are a lot of Black-owned directories, but many of them aren't as user-friendly or optimized for our mobile devices. I saw someone in the comments saying that they were looking for something that's a little bit more techy and something a little bit more user-friendly, and this is perfect for you guys.
That's what's up. They want to be known. It ain't Amazon, baby.
Hey,
It's BlackNow. I mean, I just feel like, you know what? Somewhere in there, like, I feel like we, I'm going to say this, and I hope I don't offend nobody. Sometimes we copycat all the wrong stuff. We copycat the stuff that seems so easy. You know what I'm saying? You get some money, what you go do? You go over to barbershop, salon. You get some money, go try to open a club. Get some money, go try to sell some dope. Like, why aren't we copycatting the things that are growing rapidly? Like, when we see, like, okay, right now, you got Uber. I mean, you got
Lyft.
Yeah, you got Lyft, you got Uber. Now they finally got one here in Atlanta. This black-owned ride share.
Okay.
This women
Security guard.
and security. But like, why we not like when we see the stuff that really winning, like Amazon? Why aren't we doing more of that? Why don't we copycat the stuff that really could get
because
you paid
of the resources
for generations to come? I mean,
because they are.
We say resources. We got our own resources. We spend the most money out of any other.
A lot of people don't
background.
though. Just because you have a good idea doesn't mean. I mean, I'm sure there are people with genius ideas out there, but don't know how to go about putting it together. There are people with inventions that don't know how to get it patent or be able to put it in front of somebody.
But they know how to do
for funding.
everything else they want to do.
Well,
I'm just not taking that as no excuse. I'm proud of them. Shouts out to them and to the people that we're speaking of that have ambitions and goals and dreams and stuff like that. Go for it. Go hard for it.
Put it in Chat GPT.
Yeah, okay.
Like Shawty taught me last week.
Yeah.
You learned something new with Chat GPT?
I turned on.
See, we need black
Everything's
GPT.
smart now.
So you got Chat GPT, now we need black GPT.
Man, that more begin.
Break it
See,
down
look
for
at
you.
you. You could go work on that.
That's all I'm saying. We got to work on it, man. Hey, we want y'all to call us up right now, 1-844-986-4562, and let us know how many times are you letting your significant other cheat before they're out the door. Yeah, we're going to talk about that coming up, man, huh?
Never.
Hey, it's okay. Miss Shot niggas that time. Tell me what you got coming up for Word on the Streets, gang.
Well, coming up inside the Word on the Streets news, so we got a lot to talk about. You definitely don't want to miss it. It's all coming up in less than 10 minutes.
Keep it locked right here to Young Jock and the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Turn off the lights.
The mics are on and ready to go.
Ladies and gentlemen, word on the street, she be bopping, I need more. Yeah. Word on the street, screaming bite like on a moped. Word on the streets, I get it popping like a blackhead. Word on the streets, going down like Jock said.
It's Young Jock and the Streetz Morning Takeover with Miss Shanika.
Alrighty then. So let's get inside. Sherry Shepherd spilled some tea on her talk show. Child, this might be the juiciest thing she had to talk about. All right. Well, she said before the curtains went up at Othello opening night, an unnamed celebrity grabbed her arm, spun her around, and said, "You've been shading me a lot." And it was none other than Nia Long.
I'm sitting there talking, somebody grabbed my arms and they forcefully turned me around. And she says to me, she goes, "You've been shading me a lot." And I said to her, I said, "No, I haven't," because I was really confused. And then she walks off. So I was mad. And I said, "You know what? You don't freaking get to do that to me." So I went to the bathroom during intermission. I stood there for 15 minutes waiting for a meeting in the ladies' room.
Oh, now she spun you around, girl. Now, if it's probably like 5 top actresses in Hollywood, and definitely Nia Long is one of them, that would have spent your behind around and confronted you, but I just would have punched her on go, because you don't just walk up to nobody and just touch her.
Man,
So Sherry was just sitting there boiling into intermission.
Wow.
I would have got up by her seat. Say, "Excuse me." So she admitted that she waited on her for 15 minutes. And Sherry's inviting Nia Long to come on the show and talk face to face. But so far, the only response that Nia's camp is given from her page about last night, ... emoji kissy face. Now, Sherry thinks it might have just been a case of mistaken identity. Girl, who the hell she was taking you for?
I mean,
Not a soul.
Man, it happens. It happens.
Who did she mistake her for? She said you've been talking you've been shading me a lot on your show.
Hey, she might have thought she might have thought Sherry Shepherd was Jennifer Hudson.
Oh, could
Jennifer Hudson does not shade people on her show
I'm
at all.
just saying.
All right, let's talk about Kanye West. Kanye West is explaining once again why he is supporting Diddy.
Yo, so let me explain to you why I stand by Puff. When I went against Adidas got my bank to freeze my accounts right before tax time. From the way I understand that, you evade taxes, you can go to prison. So I believe Adidas tried to put me in prison for not abiding by their contract. So watch this. Puff sues Diageo. A hotel video from 10 years earlier is put out. Now people don't like Puff.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so what? So does that excuse his crimes just because he fell out with somebody and they like, "Oh, okay, you want to go up against me? This is war." What does that have to do with the crimes that he's committed against women?
No, this is what he's saying. Okay, he's saying.
I understand what he's saying.
I've been set up before, Shanika.
Okay, well, I don't care. This is not your segment. Michael Rainey Jr. has said that he does not feel bad for Little Meech amid the feud that he has going on with 50 Cent.
Do I feel bad for Little Meech? I don't feel bad for no grown man on this planet. Like, I'm a grown man. Why the fuck I gotta feel bad for another grown man? Like, you a grown man too. What you asking for my sympathy for? You be alright.
He did a lot of cursing. It was just... Anyway, so Nelly is speaking on marrying Ashanti shortly after learning that they were expecting.
Once we found out that she was pregnant, it was just like, yeah, let's just knock this out because we're going to be doing so much and everything's moving so fast. Yeah, I didn't want her to be, a baby mama. If we're back like this, this must be what this is supposed to be.
Oh, look at Nelly stepping up and do the right thing after 20 years. I love you, Mo. All right. Also, Omarion, he went off. Don't ever sit down when Omarion is on stage performing Virginia. No. That concludes the Word on the Streets news. I am Miss Shanika. You guys can follow me at Miss Shanika and follow us at Streetz Morning Takeover.
So you weren't going to just talk about it, you just let it ride. That is so nice of you. Yeah, man.
Because it was just like a,
Thank you, Miss Shanika. Hey, call us up at 1-844-986-4562 and let us know how many times are you letting your significant other cheat before they out the loop. All right, call us. That's 1-844-986-4562. It's Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover. Good morning and thank you for waking up with us. What up, Miss Shanika? What up, Shawty?
What?
Y'all know it's Toxic Tuesday.
Very toxic.
I feel toxic today. Hey, let's get these phone lines popping. Call us up 1-844-986-4562 and let us know how many times are you letting your significant other cheat before they're out the door. Now, on the latest episode of Club Shay, Young Miami said that, you know what, she wasn't breaking up with her man for cheating once. She said, you know what, I give him a little 4 times.
Yeah.
Not 4 times, it's fine with me.
She plan on having dude.
I don't know if you put a number on it. What you will. It's like saying, hey, look, man, I'm willing to get shot 4 times before I call the police.
Or how many times have you let somebody cheat on you before you said, you know what?
I'm done.
I'm done.
Yeah.
Well, you get tired of following them to old girl house a few times.
I can't see myself.
I done got one of them phone calls.
What?
Chuck, where you at? Huh? What? I need you to call up everybody and pull up. Well, so what done happened? He cheating on me. Who? Whoop-de-whoop. What we gonna pull up and do?
You're right.
Whoop crazy.
Let them people cheat in peace and leave them alone.
I see what he do to you. What you think?
I'm at his house right now. I just seen a girl walk in, and she ain't came out yet. I'm like, how long you been up? 2 hours? Girl, you need 2 hours. You need to go take your boy home.
Like they having a good time.
All right.
They are having Bible study. Stop it.
The lights went off 30 minutes ago.
Oh, no, they just preserving power. Now listen. So how many times have you ever let somebody cheat on you, Charlie? Be honest.
I got cheated on one time, and
that was it.
When I got out,
coming up, we're gonna hear from you guys, man. Call us up 1-844-986-4562. Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover. Woo! Y'all know this is Toxic Tuesday. Hey, first and foremost, want to say good morning if you're just tuning in, man.
Yep.
We want y'all to call us up, man. Hit them lines 1-844-986-4562 because we asking our listeners this morning, how many times you let your significant other cheat before they're out the door? And y'all. These phone lines going crazy. Should I go to the phone lines, number, Shanika?
Sure.
Talk to me. Good morning.
Oh, he got one time. He better not let me find out. What you mean?
He
You
got
better not let
one
me
time,
find out.
baby.
Yeah, you better not let me find out. You know, them got money and them don't really give up. It's down here, baby. You got to click tight, and that's it. I ain't sharing none of that. Carisha, Dom, too hell.
Well, you'll never respect me after that, and I'll never trust you, so it's a done battle.
You heard me?
Well and done. You won't respect me no more. What they say, if you think you slide up, you'll think they can ice skate. Nope.
Michelle, it would be 0.
Are you married? What's your status?
Yes, I am.
All right.
I'm married.
All right. So if your husband cheated on you, you gone?
Yes, I would be.
Thank
I'm
you.
independent, so yes.
That's why women leave so fast.
Yeah. Are you the breadwinner?
That doesn't matter.
Yes, it does, because if you wouldn't, you wouldn't be running off so fast. Thank you for your call.
Don't do that.
I'm just playing.
Shonda, one time, and you let them say this so you can get your lick back.
Terrible.
I hate that lick back.
That's how people get killed. I'm serious with that thought. Talking about you do it and I'm gonna do it, and you go over and beyond and find yourself.
People have gotten killed for less.
They have,
first and foremost.
But you can definitely get that way.
But why get killed for more?
Why get killed?
Period. We all having the same feeling, right? But it be happening, man. Like, why do we have to go to this level of
when you can just leave?
That's right.
It's hard to just leave.
No, because your ego and everything is tied into it. You can just leave people
Well, I'm
alone,
letting you
and
cheat
it's okay.
5 times. I'm letting you cheat 5 times.
You gonna let somebody cheat 5 times on you?
Yeah, I ain't gonna have to cheat back. You just be missing. Hey, it's time for the day dilemma.
But are you missing?
I ain't cheating on 5 times. Stop, Shy nigga. Go take your butt to sleep. It's time for the day dilemma.
I'm talking about after one time.
1-800 Enter the Bethune Law Firm.
What law firm?
You messing with me, man. This is all courtesy of 1-800 Enter the Bethune Law Firm, man. We got $100 on the line for you. Call us up right now. Keep it locked. Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
No matter what I do, all I think about is you.
You are now listening to The Day Dilemma with Young Jock and the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Young Jock and the Streetz Morning Takeover. If you got a dilemma, they got a dilemma, which means we got a dilemma. It's The Day Dilemma. Who's on the line this morning?
This is Keisha.
Hey, Keisha, how you doing?
I'm not doing too well. I'm going to be honest. I'm not.
How can we make your day better?
So pretty much, I'm calling you guys. I really need your help. All right. So my boyfriend, his name is Tommy. He kind of got some things mixed up. My car had broke down off the highway, and somebody had called my phone, and it was another guy, but it was just a business meeting. It was, completely cordial. The person was just trying to make sure that I was getting home safely. But I think Tommy, he took it the wrong way just because he sees a guy calling my phone, and he's like, oh, who is this? He's thinking that I'm creeping around or whatever, and I'm not even that type of girl.
What kind of business?
I mean, my personal business, that's nonetheless, it was for my career. Okay, I do influencing, things like that. So it's toward that. But Tommy knows what I do. But nonetheless, he should trust me because business is business, period. I need help clearing this up.
What's happening here?
You said you was on a business date, which was personal.
Not a business date. It was just business meeting.
So you didn't want to tell him that you were meeting with a guy?
I mean, I've met up with guys before, and it's not like that. First off, I didn't tell him it was a guy. As I know how he gets. He's very overprotective.
Y'all live together?
I don't need him. Yes, we do.
Girl. What you want us to do?
So I need y'all to clear it up. Let him know that it was just a business meeting.
Real quick question: Is he gonna be out with you?
Out with me when I go do these business meetings?
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
No, he doesn't. I don't want him. He has nothing to do with that and what I have going on.
It's hard to split $40 2 ways, ain't it? So look,
boy, you cry. What's your man's name, sweetheart? Sorry about that.
His name is Tommy, and I would really appreciate it. Seriously, if you guys could really help me.
What's your name? What's your name one more time? I just want to make sure you say
Keisha.
You call him for Tommy. You want to get things cleared up.
Yes.
Okay.
For my business meeting. Okay. It was just the guy that called. It was just strictly business. That's all I need him to know.
Yep. All right, put your phone on mute. We're gonna try our best, friend. Yeah, man.
Wow.
What's your thoughts on that, Shanika?
It's Cap.
Cap?
Yeah.
Little Capiana?
Yeah, I think she trying to explore her options a little bit.
Man, some women do go on business meeting at night with the opposite sex. That's how they draws end up in their purse.
Yo.
Hey, good morning. Am I speaking to Tommy, please?
Yeah, this is
Tommy, I know you don't know who you're talking to. Let me go ahead and let you know. You're on the phone with Young Jock. Miss Shanika Shada with Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover. We have a nationally syndicated morning show. We have a segment on the show, and it's titled The Day Dilemma. Tommy, we heard you was in a bit of a dilemma, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah? That boy said, yeah. He don't even want to know how y'all know it. Yeah. So, Tommy, what's your lady name, big dog?
Keisha.
That's who we talking about. And Keisha called us up, man, and said y'all had a little falling out, a little misunderstanding, disagreement, whatever you want to call it. It caused some issues, and your feathers have been ruffled. You care to shed some light on this story?
Man, basically, man, she trying to play me for a fool and stuff. I ain't stupid, man. It went for her car breaking down. I want to know what she was doing and stuff. And then she had the nerve to have a dude, man, up there calling in the background, trying to check on her while at the same time she calling me, get her from her car or get her car back up and running and stuff. And I ain't stupid.
You definitely don't sound slow at all.
Well, So when she told you the person in the background was who he was, who did she say the person was?
Some business person, dude, man.
So she was standing on business.
Oh, she gonna be standing on business by damn self, though.
So okay, what did you really hear?
Like little light flirts and all that kind of stuff. And it's looking like, man, it just didn't sound right. Like I said, if you out with somebody, at least make sure you out with somebody who can make sure they can fix your car.
Okay. Y'all been broke up since then?
Yeah.
You miss your girl?
Well, I thought she was my girl, you know what I'm saying?
Well, we don't want you to miss her no more. We want her to miss you with this cap.
Exactly.
She on the phone right now.
Lady, get your man back.
Tommy, can you hear me?
Yeah, what's up?
Okay, first off, I'm sorry that I had to do it like this, but I really wanted to kind of apologize and clear that up because the person that was calling was not what you thought it was, Tommy, okay? You already know I do my little influencer thing, what I'm trying to do with my career. Just wanted to clear that up, that we have an understanding that was just business, okay?
Man, that sounds like a bunch of BS to me.
Keisha, what was the man saying in the background that got Tommy all pissed off?
He was probably just a man, so that automatically pissed Tommy off.
Hey, good.
And it was at night, and
exactly.
he was calling the phone.
Exactly, like what she just said.
Wait a minute.
Get jealous. No, because he does get jealous. It was just because it was just a man that automatically just kind of.
But you was with the man.
Hold on, Shawty. Let's back up. Time out, because see, this how people go slide right back. I asked you a question. You talking about what she said? No, I said what was he saying in the background? I'm trying to hear specifics.
He said, "Did you make it back yet?" And I was just like, "No, I'm on my way now." And he was just like, "Okay, well, just let me know because I was kind of worried about you." Like just simply stuff like that. It was maybe like a 2-3 minute conversation. He was just showing a cause for concern. Like he wasn't even saying nothing crazy, not some baby. So Tommy, look, like it's me and you right here. You're not even like saying anything right now. I'm being so genuine with you. We may be broken up, but we still in the same house.
Y'all still got that lease.
So
she's talking about at least we still live in the same house. We called you because your lady wants you back.
Yeah.
Well, she just made it known and clear to everybody that you guys still live together. But what is gonna be, big dog? You willing to take your lady back? She said it was a simple misunderstanding, and Homer was just checking on her to make sure she got home safely to you.
Pretty dress self.
How about she go ahead and check him out, man? Whoever that dude was, man, whatever. I'm good, bro. She all kept me.
What y'all gonna do about the apartment?
I'm still saying he got to get off work sometime. That's fine. I'll see you when you get home. That's fine. You know, try to embarrass me or whatever over the radio, but no, that's fine because you're gonna come home. So I don't care. Whatever he says doesn't matter. But thank you guys at least for trying.
We tried.
We tried.
I mean, we tried to clean your little story up as much as we can.
You almost started being believable.
Well, sounds like to me there's no resolve in this dilemma. So on behalf of 1-800-INJURED, the Bethune Law Firm, we're not going to hook y'all up with this $100. We're going to keep it. To our listeners, call us up. We'll hold it for somebody else who can get through their dilemma, all right? 1-844-YUNG-JOC. That's 1-844-986-4562. Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
That was the date dilemma with Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover. Yo, it's your boy Donnie Rollins, a.k.a. I'm Rich. Tune in, bitch, with Young Jock in the Street Morning Takeover.
Yeah, appreciate that little shout out right there. You know what it is? It's Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover. The date dilemma was a bit much, but hey, that's how it be. Because Keisha is calling simply because her man Tommy thinks she's cheating on him. And she wants to clear things up. Keisha is an influencer. She took a business meeting with a man, unbeknownst to Tommy. You know what I'm saying? So that's the first infraction off rip. You know what I'm saying? She didn't tell him. She said the man was strictly business. And when we got Tommy on the phone, man, he does not believe her. He's not going for it. And I just don't think they're gonna work it out, Miss Shanika. You know what I'm saying?
Jen.
Have you ever taken a business meeting with a man that didn't tell your man?
What?
Have you ever taken a business meeting with a man and did not tell your man?
Why is it his business who I'm meeting with? That's crazy.
Okay. I hear you. We're going to go to these phone lines because I know they got something more to say than what you talking about. Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover. What's your thoughts about this date dilemma?
It was cap. It definitely was cap. And I feel like my man is relevant in his feelings.
Yes, Mama Candy. Good morning. Hey, Miss Shanika. Listen here, girlfriend. She in the right, though. I'd have had somebody come and pick me up, too. I can't get in touch with you. Okay? So you mad because I have friends I had friends before I met your daddy, and I'm going to have them when they gone, Big Papa. I'll holler at y'all. Bye-bye now, babies.
My name Lindsay, and I'm happy that he kicked her to the curb because she was terrible. She was gaslighting him, like trying to make it seem like he was tripping for feeling how he was feeling, but clearly she was lying. She lied about where she was going and wasn't all the way honest for a reason.
Y'all on fire this morning. Hey, look, if you want to win some free money, then call now to contest me. And are you smarter than Young Jock? Call me at 1-844-YUNG. That's 1-844-986-4562. Keep it right here, baby. Young Jock in the Streetz morning takeover.
Word on the streets going down like Jock said. It's Young Jock in the Streetz morning takeover with Miss Shanika.
Ooh, I guess it's my go. You know, I heard the intro. I was like, dang, it's my time already. Okay, let's talk Sherri Shepherd. Now, she spilled some tea on her talk show yesterday, and she said that before the curtain went up at Othello, which I didn't go see in New York, which I am go see next month when I go back to New York, opening night, an unnamed celebrity snatched her up around her arm and said, "You have been shading me a lot on your show." Now, when she snatched her up, she spun her around.
Oh, she spun?
Yeah, she spun her around. Now, Sherri ain't as heavy as she used to be, so you know that thing was tipsy-topsy. And, yeah, this person was none other than Nia Long.
I'm sitting there talking, somebody grabbed my arms and they forcefully turned me around. And she says to me, she goes, "You've been shading me a lot." And I said to her, I said, "No, I haven't," because I was really confused. And then she walks off. So I was mad. And I said, "You know what? You don't freaking get to do that to me." So I went to the bathroom during intermission. I stood there for 15 minutes waiting for a meeting in the ladies' room.
Man, who was hyping Sherri Shepherd up during before intermission?
They'll put that batter in her back.
They sure did. I bet you she wasn't there by herself.
No, I'm sure she was.
Nia Long is definitely in my top 5 of actresses that would have came to confront that behind.
No, I believe that.
Starting lineup, Vivica would have. I didn't see her waiting on. I didn't see Vivica cut somebody out like twice.
I seen Nia get somebody in line at a party in New York. I seen it and I was like, oh, she's really assertive.
Oh, yeah. Her, Lisa Ray. There's a lot of them. So any of them would have. But I haven't known Sherri Shepherd to like just really drag anybody except for when she said something about like Sexy Red or Meg Thee Stallion. Yeah. So anyway, so she has invited Nia Long to come on her show to have open dialogue about it. And Nia's team posted on her social media page and said, "About last night, ... emoji kissy face." All right. Well, Will Smith is dodging questions about his 10-year Oscar ban.
The ban and everything, are you looking to appeal or are you just looking just to ride everything out and just continue to do you?
I am looking to be the best human I can possibly be, and I'm going to take what I get with that.
Where's the dodging?
He just didn't, you know, it definitely wasn't a direct answer. It was definitely a Young Jock answer.
Wow. The man said what was on his heart.
What?
He said, "Hey, I'm just going to try to be the best human I can be."
No, he didn't want to say he was crying in the corner because he ain't going to be able to go to the Oscars. And he ain't going to be able to be back until he like 65.
Dang.
Anyway.
Wait. He's right.
Don't nobody want that white man award.
That's what he said.
My son can't eat them blacks. Anyway, Whack 100 says Yo Gotti is the next on the feds list.
That Yo Gotti, say your prayers. They saying CMG, they're going to classify it as a game. They going to try to thug it. Now let's do the math. CMG and PRE shooting at the back in the Carolinas. Motherfuckers doing songs, shot the Sprinter 100 times, bulletproof. These two things are game. And your gang paid this dude's attorney $50,000 because you hired him to do a hit for $100. They coming.
Whack, you know too much to be a civilian. You are definitely intricate in the federal system somewhere.
I want to know how you say I
how much
heard.
you get paid.
When you say I heard, where did you hear it from?
he heard it from his coworkers. That is the word on the Streetz news, and it's all being brought to you by Bader Law. Bader Law, because you deserve the best.
Sheesh. Thank you, Miss Shanika. At the top of the hour, our guest, DeAndrea Sanders, and the Queen of Relationship Talk, Chanel Nicole Scott. These two will be in the studio with us for a conversation in love, marriage, and everything dating. And you don't want to miss it, man. Keep it locked right here where you got it. It's Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover. Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover. Miss Shanika and Shawty. Look here, man. Every time we do it, we got to do it for y'all, man. We go to the streets. We get what's good in the streets, and we bring it back to y'all because that's what y'all want. This morning, we got some very special guests in the building because you know what? We be having a lot of people dealing with date dilemmas. Y'all know how that go. And who better to have to come and talk to people about dating dilemmas when you have people out here in the world like relationship expert Chanel Scott, the Queen of Relationship Talk. You know what I'm saying? And her protege, the one and only DeAndrea Sanders. Man, we in the building this morning. What up, y'all?
Did you
What's up?
Well, I mean, hey, cause you know,
That's right.
Shit, you know, you ain't gonna be running with Big Dog unless you really understand what's going on. I'm gonna just keep it 100. I'm gonna tell you that. You know what I'm saying? Cause Chanel, she ain't one to play with.
You know what?
You around her, you really on your game, not for real. So what?
Experience makes the best
What
teacher.
they say? Who gonna check me, boo? What y'all used to say?
Are you bucking at me? Because I don't understand what's happening right now.
No, I'm just talking.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I respect Miss Scott. You know what I'm saying? We're in the building this morning. We going to turn into Relationships Matter Radio this morning. And, you know, it's a lot of things y'all got coming up, these panels. You got a lot of special guests, big names. Where you're bringing, you know, people together to be able to sit down and talk to them and, you know, talk about the topical things, have these discussions that we just can't seem to figure out. We're going to talk about everything relationship.
Yeah. Transparent conversations on relationships. And I just released a card game, so it'll be centered on the card game. The card game deals with navigating past pain and trauma and conversation starters on sex for new couples, right? And one of those big names, Young Jock. So, because you got game, though. You talk that talk. We did a panel.
I got game, or have I just experienced?
You got experience, and experience is the best teacher.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So what's rule number one to have a healthy relationship?
So the rule number one to have a healthy relationship is before you even consider being in a relationship is knowing your purpose, right? You got to tap into your God-given assignment. You got to know who you are so that you don't live vicariously through someone else or live through a connection of someone else. It all goes back to your God-given identity. And so when you know who you are, the moment somebody mistreats you or mishandle you, you're like, okay, I'm moving around, right? I don't have to deal with this.
I think a lot of times we be stuck on a representative that they showed us in the beginning.
Yeah.
You keep referring back to that person, but that person's been gone.
That's right.
You know what? Can I ask y'all a question since we speaking about the concept of this representative? Do you think it's possible that maybe that's not the representative sometimes? Maybe that's the real person. You just aren't delivering on your side, and that person begins to retract their efforts and their willingness to be the person that you think they are.
It could be because it's an issue of compatibility. A lot of times, it could be an issue of compatibility. A lot of times we have this amazing chemistry when you first meet someone, and then you find out you don't have anything in common.
Now, see, it's all these new sayings, these phrases like breadcrumbing and love bombing. But wait.
And now we have terms for it.
But wait, I meet you today. Here it is. I meet Chanel. I'm like, man, I love this tall, red woman. I can't keep out of my mind. I'm going to go hard. I'm going to show her what love look like. Not getting here because in my mind, this representative of Chanel Scott got me. Ain't nothing touching that. I'm going heavy. I'm doing everything I can. And it's moments when we have these little intimate moments, you know, these little candid moments, and she starts to reveal who she truly is. And it's not as par as I thought it was. It's not up to par. And I started slowly realizing this is not the woman I thought she was.
So then your energy starts decreasing.
So are you communicating though? You're making these observations.
But I am communicating, and she's just not picking up what I'm putting down.
No, but you're not communicating well, because if you're saying, because I'm noticing that you change it, and I'm asking you what the problem is, and you're not saying
you got to say,
but your energy has decreased.
Shanique, here it is. Chanel.
Yes.
You know, we got together a few months ago. I ain't gonna lie, you had me, and I mean, you got me, but I'm just noticing some changes, and I just want to be vocal about it. I want to be transparent. You know, I think
There's no man ever.
Lies. I think of some things that we both could work on. I'm gonna point out my own first because I want to start with me. So I don't want you to feel like you got to throw mine up. I'm gonna go ahead and point them out myself. Yeah, I'm a bad communicator. I am. I'm sorry. All right, let me point out yours. I know that you like to lie a little bit.
That's blatant.
Or I notice you put your cart before your horse.
Okay.
And it's affecting me. I want to make some changes. Say it. 2 weeks in, same Chanel starting to rear head again.
I always realize the first 3 months you can't really.
That's your probationary period. That's what we're talking about, your representative.
That's your representative. After that is when you really start seeing the person for who they are. So after the 3 months is when I'd be like, okay, now I can start taking it serious to see if I really want this person. Because like you said, they change, and it might not even be a bad change, but you're starting to see the real them. Yeah. So after the 3 months, you need to realize, okay, do I want to continue this, or is this person changing where I just don't like, the little lies and stuff like that?
If you're just tuning in, Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover. On the show this morning, we have Chanel Scott, relationship expert, alongside DeAndre Sanders. We're going to be talking, man. Y'all don't want to miss what they're talking about. We're talking relationships and all that. Keep it right here where you got it. It's Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Hey, what's up? It's your girl, Glorilla, a.k.a. Big Glow, and I'm with my folks, Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover. Let's go.
Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover. Miss Shanika and Shawty, we're live in the building. Relationships Matter Radio. We live with it right now. We have the lovely Miss Chanel Scott, DeAndre Sanders in the building. And they've been dropping knowledge this morning. It's so funny because...
So, Chanel, what are leadership qualities that women should look for in men?
Consistency, communication, loyalty, honesty, right? Keep it real with me, and we should have constant communication throughout the relationship. We shouldn't wait till we have a big blow up to find out something isn't wrong. We should do check-ins to say, how's this going? Especially in the beginning. Like, what are you thinking about this relationship? And I like a man's man. Like, I call it, you have a little jello in the middle. Can you curse on here? A little assness. In the middle.
You want that?
No.
Oh, I thought
I want that.
She said
I'm a man's man. Yeah, a man's man.
So how do you...
They don't listen.
How do you address... accountability being taken by either mate in a relationship if you was dealing with two couples and they had problems with taking accountability and it was causing a problem in their relationship?
A lot of times we don't know how to express what's wrong. Our mood change. We ain't saying what's wrong. We kind of, and women are guilty of that as well. We just kind of, but if you establish a level of communication, a lot of times when you go to men don't like to talk about relationships. They just don't want to talk about.
I enjoy talking about relationships.
You are rare. You are a
that you are actually in.
I like to talk about it.
It's
you know
rare.
why? Women are taught at a very early age how to express themselves. Women are taught how to pinpoint their stresses. Women are taught how to pinpoint what makes and breaks them. We're not. See, at 10, 11, 12, you guys are giving this thing called a diary. Yeah. Like, why don't we get a diary? Why, boys, we seem to roam and do so much more. We should be having a diary to keep up with all the things we do, like to do, the people we come across. We don't. We don't get none of that. We go and play sports. You get a coach, tell you how to do this and that. It's different. And women, that's why y'all are so much more expressive. And women, you guys are pushed to be expressive. Men, we are suppressed on expressing. So here it is. You want to, hey, let me give you my mind because this is what I'm supposed to do. And the man is like, hey, I'm supposed to sit back, chill, and be strong and not show any signs of weakness. Never let them see you sweat. Never let them see you cry. But right now, you're begging for me to sweat. You're begging for me to be vulnerable and show this. But we're taught to not do that.
Then when you do it, they say you got jello in the middle.
No.
Shawty, how about
No.
What we going through? Now I got jello in there.
No, you don't have jello in the middle. Absolutely. No, the man that you express doesn't exist. Like, they have jello in the middle. Like, I don't even know the men who suppress, and because I had this mentality. He was more expressive than what I expected. And it was like, I'm expecting him to be what you described. Like, but he was more expressive, but it was to the point where I felt like I was the man and he was the woman.
Well, y'all just said you got to find the right balance.
Yeah, there wasn't a right balance. Absolutely.
And it's so funny because, DeAndre, you have a public relationship. We've watched you evolve on so many levels. I mean, how did you find yourself in a spotlight where you talking to people about relationship advice and stuff?
You want to know, it's so funny because when Chanel came to me with the opportunity, I was like, girl, don't nobody want to hear what I got to say about relationships right now, the stuff I'm going through. But she also was like, you know what, I think people would want to listen to you because you've lived through it, you're going through it, and it's not just like you're telling somebody stuff that you haven't been through or haven't, had experience with. I thought about it like that. I can be kind of relatable, so that's how I kind of got into it.
Not kind of. You think you the only one that became a mama?
Episode with Jock on Love and Time Chat.
That's how you feel.
Well, thank you. That makes me feel better than I'm alone.
Nah, because somewhere now, man, is this something that you're gonna continue to do moving forward? I think you do a good job at it. I ain't gonna lie to you. You ain't scared to say what's on your mind.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is something that I'm open to doing. This has put me on the forefront a lot, which I'm getting used to. I've always been the child that was behind the scenes, so I'm now getting more in the spotlight. I just really hope that my story can really just help young women or young people, like you said. So this is something that I really want to continue doing, regardless of what space is in, as long as I could be a help to someone.
I love that you said that. That is very important. Chanel.
Yes.
Miss Scott.
Oh.
And I know from your show on Fox Soul, Chemistry, there's been a lot of instances of like domestic disputes in relationships. And a lot of these things, end up fatally.
Yeah.
Like women, keep your hands to yourself.
Yes.
Men, keep your hands to yourself. Do you feel like there is hope in a relationship after it gets domestic?
No.
Me either.
If they do it once, they're going to do it again. It's only a matter of time.
I mean, whether woman or man, I feel like
both.
It just escalates to something great.
Yeah. Once you cross that boundary,
what happens when the woman does all this stuff?
Same right. If she hits you, she's probably, and especially if you continue to offend, she probably gonna put her hands on you again.
Especially if she got a couple of good ones in on
Yes.
I mean, we're gonna have to take it to the next level.
Yes.
And it just keeps getting to a point where it's out of control and somebody's gonna get tired.
Yeah.
And somebody's gonna really get hurt.
Well, listen, I want to take the time to say this. I want to just personally thank you guys. We would like to thank you guys for joining us this morning, man. There's been some good convo, some good topics going on, and I definitely appreciate you guys having me and my wife alongside you for the Relationships Matter Live, the kickback, the big ball, because it was all there, man. I appreciate you so much, man. And y'all know what to do, man. Y'all make sure y'all check out my girl Chanel Scott and her show on Fox Soul, Chemistry, and also make sure y'all follow my girl DeAndre Sanders, man, because I see some big things happening. I mean, big things already been happening. If you guys would like, please let people know how they can follow you and get in touch with you.
So I wanted to just say, Ministry was on Fox Soul. Relationships Matters now on In the Black Network.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes, which is on In the Black Network. And you can follow me at Chanel Nicole Scott on all social media platforms.
You can follow me at DeAndre Sanders on all social media platforms.
You heard that. Hey, man, we love you guys. Thank y'all for being here. Hey, y'all, make sure y'all stick around. We got so much more to talk about right here with Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Test your wits. Test your knowledge for cash and prizes.
Taking the game's mine.
It's Are You Smarter Than Young Jock?
A king in his gang.
Only with Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
All right, what's your name?
Janae.
All right, Janae, here are the rules. You have 10 seconds to answer each question. The first person to get all 3 questions correctly will be the winner. You guys cannot answer each other's questions, and you have to wait until I ask the question and all of the potential answers before you can answer the question. All right, so here is the first question, Janae. Which American president is in the Wrestling Hall of Fame? Is it A, Donald Trump, B, George Washington, C, Joe Biden, or D, Abraham Lincoln?
Abraham Lincoln.
Is that your final answer?
2. Yeah.
Wow.
You are correct.
What?
I don't know how she knew that. That's crazy.
Like history.
Girl, stop playing with you.
How'd you know?
We in school, we educated y'all.
Oh, you're a
Young Jock.
teacher.
Yes.
With your uneducated ass. Okay. Which university did Microsoft founder Bill Gates drop out of? Was it A, Harvard, B, Stanford, C, Morehouse, or D, the School of Hard Knocks?
Well, here's the thing. I actually followed in the steps of Bill Gates, and I myself was a Harvard dropout. I said if he could drop out of Harvard and continue on to be a multi-billionaire, so can I.
All right. Well, we checked, and there is indeed not a record of you being a Harvard student at all ever in the history. There's been no Jock Seals. Or Robinsons.
He's a student of Harper.
Oh, Harper. I went to Harper.
Not Harper. Not Harper.
Okay.
Harper High.
Janae, which is the most common eye color in humans? Is it A, green, B, blue, C, black, or D, brown?
I'm going to say brown.
You are correct. Young Jock.
Yes.
Which Muppet character sips on tea in the "but it's none of my business" meme? Is it A, Miss Piggy, B, Beaker, C, Crazy Harry, or D, Kermit the Frog?
Sweating. Kermit. I think it's Kermit.
3.
Yeah.
All right, the score is 2-2. Last question. What color is blood when it's inside of your body? Is it A, blue, B, white, C, red, or D, black?
When it's inside the body?
Yep.
Red.
3.
You don't remember they used to say it's blue?
You are the winner, and you shut up. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
I'm going to call it interference. You better be glad she got it right, or you would have lost.
It's all good.
You would have been disqualified.
It's okay as long as she can get that money, you know what I'm saying? I heard she was trying to get that little bunion removed on her left foot, so this money can go towards that. Congratulations.
Your right here.
Crazy.
You got a bunion?
It's crazy. No, but I got 2 kids, so you better feed them. So thank you.
Amen to that one right there, man. Hey, you got any shout outs? You want to shout the kids out? Anybody?
Shout out to my 2 babies. Shout out to my husband. Shout out to God for putting me in this position.
That's what I'm talking about. Hey, man, we appreciate you, man. Continue to listen, man. We thank you much. Hold on. We're going to get your info, all right?
All right.
Test your wits. Test your knowledge for cash and prizes.
Taking the game's mine.
It's Are You Smarter Than Young Jock?
A king and his gang.
Only with Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
That's right. Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover. Miss Shanika right here. Shouty, DJ Swin. And we're giving and extending prayers for USC star Juju Watkins, who basically will miss the remainder of the women's NCAA tournament after suffering a torn ACL on her right knee.
Tied it up, took it away. More great defense from the Trojans, and Watkins goes down hard, and she's grabbing her right knee, quickly grimacing in pain.
No, Juju, we love you, girl. She had to be carried off the court because of the injury in just the first 5 minutes into the USC's 96-59 win that helped propel the Trojans into the Sweet 16 for a second straight season.
That's right, Miss Shanika. As Juju drove to the basket on a fast break between 2 defenders, she was fouled. Her right knee buckled as she planted her leg and causing her to collapse to the floor. And she immediately grabbed her knee and stayed down for over a minute. And that was a wrap. They carried her off the floor, and Juju will not be able to finish this season.
Man, I hate to make this about me, but this is why I don't work out with trainers, because they don't know these fat knees. I am training myself. Man, my knees be swollen after working with trainers. I'm not finna do that to myself. Who go push me around on that little leg wheel thing? Oh, I'm going to have to push myself? Nope. Anyway, Juju, I feel very bad. And we just talked about Juju yesterday as she was seen sitting down talking to Jaden Daniels, and his mammy came and sat in the middle of them after they were having a very pleasant conversation with one another. And she just had to ruin it. Not to mention that Juju kind of favored the mammy a little bit.
She does. She looks just like Miss
And I'm
Regina.
calling her a mammy because, girl, you cannot love money so much that you keep trying to protect your 24-year-old son from women. That is just absolutely insane. Regina, have a seat.
No, she's protecting that money.
That's what I'm saying. How can you worship money so hard? That's why people believe in God, to have faith that your son, your 24-year-old son, will do the right thing.
We're talking about a 24-year-old son who has about $2 million in the bank. But coming up here real soon, if she continues to protect them, it's going to be $37.5 million in the bank. So yeah, I would be protecting that too.
Girl, sit your ass down. It's not giving. You got a productive sex life. You ain't got no man. It's just you and your son.
They saying that Miss Regina, when she was talking to Juju, sitting in between the two, that she put some kind of roots on her, and then that's how Juju got hurt. That's what the internet said.
Swear you is a Valdos the lie.
That's what the internet said, Miss Shanika. I'm telling you. She said something to Juju, and then Juju got hurt. Now the girl can't play basketball no more. They'll put roots on that girl.
Well, I just want y'all to know that when you put roots on people, that thing come back to you. So stop that, okay? Also, you definitely got to keep it locked, because coming up inside the Word on the Streets news, the parent of edible arrangements, they gonna switch lanes. Yeah, find out what lane they're gonna switch. Coming up inside the Word on the Streets news in less than 10 minutes.
Keep it locked right here to Young Jock and the Streetz Morning Takeover. It's about that time for the Love Doc Jock.
Help me, help you, help me.
Come on. What's your problem?
And this guy will either help or hinder your relationship.
Who do I think I am? Why I tell people that?
Either way, he's a man for the job. It's Young Jock and the Streetz Morning Takeover.
That's right. You're live with us this morning. Young Jock and the Streetz Morning Takeover. I am the Love Doc Jock. Miss Shanika, can we do what we do and check them DMs and see what we got in there? Any submissions?
I do not work for you.
I don't either.
I got the answer. You don't work for you either?
Who we work for? The people.
The Lord. I'm a soldier in the army. Okay. Dear Love Doc Jock.
Yeah.
My ex and I were together for about 8 months.
Okay.
When he started to become verbally and physically abusive. And on top of that, I was pregnant. What? He would download dating apps and message other women, then try to convince me that they weren't dating apps. He would stay out late and lie about the places he would be. I don't understand why. He wouldn't just leave me alone. And one night, it got so bad, I left. 6 months later, I gave birth to a beautiful baby boy. My son helped my heartbreak go away. It still hurts, but definitely talking about it and being there for my son has helped. Now, I don't want him anywhere close to my son and I. My mother and a few of my friends tell me that's the wrong thing to do. Jock, do I let my son's sperm donor into our lives or not?
You know what? I just think that in this life, you know, we lay down with people, we procreate, and then you come to a Jesus meeting one day and realize this is not the person for you, right? Well, what's already done is already done. That child did not ask to be here. I get it. He was very abusive and toxic, but that is something that you subjected yourself to. Now, I know in turn that makes you as a mother, as a woman, feel like, well, my son does not have to be subjected to that. But if he's a willing participant and worthy of the task of being a father, I definitely think it's wrong that you keep him away from the child and the child away from him. You and him don't have to have an intimate relationship, but if you could at least try to be cordial and y'all figure out a way to co-parent, then I think everything else will work itself out, because time does heal wounds. That is a real thing. And I just don't think that it's fair to keep him away from the child or the child away from him.
I would definitely have some kind of family counseling before.
Definitely. I mean, I was going to get to that. You definitely want to implement some things in place to protect all that. But at the end of the day, Miss Shanika, you being a woman and you siding with her.
It's not a side.
It is.
Well, if someone was beating on me while I was pregnant, I would definitely be hesitant to meet up with them and put my child in their care.
Understood. I hear all of that. But time heals wounds. You know what I'm saying? And at the end, see, that's the energy she's probably carrying, and I understand. I've never been a woman. I've never carried a child.
That had to deal with domestic violence while you were pregnant.
And I totally, listen, that's the baseline of it. To even say any of that, you kind of start feeling why she doesn't want him around the child. But over time, y'all got to come to some type of meeting point. Because if you're going to need support from this father financially, then I think it's fair that he's able to be in the child's life. Unless he's deemed unfit as a parent. Now, he was deemed unfit possibly as a partner in your relationship. But as a parent, he may be a whole nother person. So give it some time, pray about it, definitely seek some counseling, and try not to keep the child away from the father too long, and vice versa. All right, that's the Love Doc Jock. Now, if you got a small business and you like to be spotlighted, feel free to hit us at 1-844-YUNGJOC. That's Young Jock in the Street. Hey, it's Young Jock, and I want to spotlight your small business, man.
Yo, what's up? We need you to call us right now.
He know I stand on business.
1-866-YUNGJOC. Again, that's 1-866-986-4562 to highlight your business, man. Live with Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
So my name is Ayana. The name of my business is First Key Property Management. We handle residential construction solutions as well as property management. So if you're ever in the market for a rental property or you guys are ever in the market for any type of residential construction, you guys can give us a call, 404-596-8114. So every morning that we wake up, we are locked in to Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
All right, I want to take the time to just say thank you, ladies, man. Chanel, you are a breath of fresh air and a handful. I have seen you on some good days, and I have never seen you on a bad day, but I know that you don't play because, boy, I try to tell you, Sunday, that was an amazing event. You filmed for your new show. We filmed. I had a great time. Kendra enjoyed herself, man. She enjoyed herself so much. She told me I could do whatever I want to for the next 2 weeks. So, why you say that, Miss Shanika?
She doesn't know the depths of your soul.
Oh, wow. I ain't doing that. I'm just playing anyway.
She won't be with you when
Anyway, thank you again, man. Shouts out to you, Deandra. We had a good time, man. It was a very meaningful event, man. People came out, showed love, and we spoke on relationship advice. So, again, thank you for stopping by this morning, chatting it up with us, and, letting our listeners, tap into some of this good old knowledge and wisdom. All right, so we love y'all, man. We'll catch y'all tomorrow on Wednesday. Keep it right here where you got it. It's Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Keep it locked right here to Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.